Hey everyone, RP Spartan here with a new crossbow guide. However, I want to say first that this one is a little different than normal. I'll be covering the new unreleased Cold War crossbow, the R1 Shadowhunter, but for Warzone only. We would treat the multiplayer and Warzone versions of the weapon as separate weapons, since stats are usually adjusted between both games. I need to emphasize this crossbow is not available yet and is supposed to be released in the mid-season patch. This means this is an unreleased weapon which stats can change at any moment. The crossbow at release may not reflect what I tested here. Another thing to keep in mind, my guides are supposed to be as accurate as possible, so I must remind you, this guide was made with what little data I had to work with, and that data is subject to change. In the span of 96 hours, I was only able to acquire this weapon once, so I'll also include evidence from other videos to back up my early impressions and conclusions. Let's begin with the basics. Starting with the weapon itself, in Cold War, it is categorized as a special primary. This isn't really important for Warzone, although I ran into a weird ammo bug that treated the sniper ammo pool between both crossbows as separate. This resulted in my reserve ammo changing when I switched weapons. However, this might be a result of the weapon being unreleased. The important thing to note is the Cold War crossbow uses sniper ammunition, and these bolts are retrievable. As for damage, I don't have exact values, but while shooting players during the tournament, the damage seemed identical to the Modern Warfare crossbow. 2 bolts to the chest will down, the first breaking armor, while the second downs, and 1 shot to the head will automatically down. Next, the reload speed on this crossbow is actually very fast. Based on my testing and calculating for the shot recovery delay, the full reload animation is 2.2 seconds, while the reload cancel is 1.7 seconds. For comparison, here are the Modern Warfare reload timings with and without sleight of hand. As we can see, the timings are nearly identical to sleight of hand, which is very impressive. We'll talk about attachments briefly in a later section, but for now, let's move on to velocity testing. Unfortunately, for this test, I had to make it brief as it was during a live tournament. I set up my targets and stood 50 meters away and took 3 shots from each. These results are hand tested, and due to having frame issues, I believe these values are inaccurate due to the visual cues I relied on, leading to misleading results. I'm still going to show the test, but I'll actually base my conclusion on the shot grouping instead. I'm gonna shoot at 50 meters.
Better hurry the fuck up, man.
That's mine.
Red. That again was red. Again red.
Oh, that was round.
That one?
That was red. Again red. Again red.
Alright.
But like pretty much and to the right slightly.
Okay.
It shoots pretty quick though. That was pretty quick.
Okay, so this is with the same attachments. So this is the blueprint one. This is the upgraded one at the fastest velocity you can get it.
Huh? Okay.
So unless that one has an arm on it, like unless this blueprint has arms on it, the base velocity is as good as the best crossbow setup.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's retarded.
As we can see, at 50 meters, both groupings landed in the red. I'll plot them exactly where they are on this target to compare them. These are the R1 Shadowhunter shots, while these are the Modern Warfare crossbow with the 200-pound arms and the 16-strand cable equipped. This setup has a higher velocity than the default crossbow at 166.9 meters per second, and just to add the default crossbow with no attachments to compare to the group, it has a velocity of 137.4 meters per second, causing it to drop much lower. Now, a small thing to note before talking about accuracy, I did not have my deployable cover, so I could not mount my weapon, nor could I hold breath with the R1 crossbow. This means the weapon stability definitely affected the shot grouping for the R1 crossbow, so again, take these results as an estimate rather than a true plot grouping like my other guides. Now, let's start talking about attachments. So Zombie Slayer 8999 asked, what attachments are there for the new crossbow? Well, I can try to answer that. Keep in mind, this footage was from Elvis Cod, and he was able to look at it in the gunsmith. The new R1 crossbow does not have a lot of customization options. You can only equip an optic, and even worse, you only get 4 sights to choose from. This pretty much means the crossbow is a sort of you get what you get type of weapon. This leaves you stuck with standard bolts and a handful of optics in Warzone. Hopefully this will change at release, if not, Yeah. So, what's my conclusion from these early results? I believe the R1 Shadowhunter has a very fast velocity, estimated to be around 167 meters per second. That value comes from my class setup I used during the tournament and how similar the drop is. The accuracy is better than the base crossbow, meaning it is best used at medium to close range and will most likely be less reliable after 100 meters. As for our attachment selection, this is by far the most disappointing. The biggest strength of the Modern Warfare crossbow in Warzone is the potential to one-hit down anywhere with the explosive and thermite bolts. If you land a headshot with the Fury bolt, this can also down and then finish a player all within a single shot. If the Cold War crossbow does not have this attachment, the R1 Shadowhunter loses all of its strength of what made it unique in Warzone compared to the other crossbow. It is now just a really bad marksman rifle that happens to be quiet with maybe some utility uses. If this is the case, it will most likely be treated as a finishing weapon, like a long-range throwing knife. As a crossbow main, I don't see the appeal of using the R1 over the Modern Warfare crossbow due to it lacking special bolts. Well, that's it for my early impressions. Keep in mind, when the weapon releases, all of these stats can change. Stick around if you want to see some actual gameplay, as I'll leave some highlights from the crossbow tournament where I found this weapon. Expect an actual guide within the first week of the crossbow releasing, as even though my disappointment is immeasurable, I will be testing the new crossbow extensively. So expect a new crossbow series. And if you haven't already seen my Modern Warfare crossbow guides, I would highly suggest checking them out. I'll leave them in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more crossbow content, and follow me on Twitch to catch these moments live. Alright, enjoy the tournament footage, and happy hunting out there. Alright, boys. Can we land her?
Yeah. Unless you want to go like here.
Ooh, it says you're streaming.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, we could do a TV station, fuck some people up.
Okay.
You can melee with the gun, right?
No, you can melee with the gun.
Yeah, you can.
Just don't shoot. Alright, boys. Where the fuck is everybody?
I'm probably gonna land inside circle.
Also, like we said before, no vehicles as well.
Yeah,
Can't.
which is so dumb.
Yep. Basically, some people abused it last tournament, and now vehicles are banned.
You do more damage with a pistol.
Got a sniper rifle here.
Oh my god.
No! Why is it during the tournament I get the new crossbow? Son of a bitch!
That's hilarious.
That is.
Okay, I need to survive with this, and then we're gonna do a quick test.
Tell everybody in Discord like no killing.
Why not just like shoot it now and see how fast it goes?
Hey, do it right now. You
Because
better
I
set
need.
up your tests right
Okay,
now.
fine.
You are. Oh, hold up. I heard.
I am people.
Shots in front of us.
Right here.
Good shit. Got him.
He shot me like perfectly as I jumped up.
I'm really scared to pick you up here.
Yeah, I know you are. I was trying to move, but
There's a satchel there. You can get it. God damn, it's taking so long to revive you, bro. You have like 3 arrows sticking out of your ass.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're spectating me. Hey, look at it, baby.
Yeah.
Oh nope, they're over to the left. I heard someone off here shooting.
Where?
Dead
Left.
ahead.
Broke armor.
On me.
We're right behind them.
Yep.
Are you in gas, guys?
I was. I'm good now. Behind you, target.
That one.
Oh, that was Curtis, yo! Featuring the bow.
One right in front of me.
Ooh, he hit me. One on their left.
Oh, behind me.
Got him.
Okay, well, he got me.
There's another one.
Oh.
I hit him. I hit him once. He's broken.
He's down here.
Yeah. Use that tracker.
Oh, we gotta get moving. Hold on, we gotta get moving. Yeah, go back. Careful, he's running. Yeah, he's running with melee.
Yeah, but he's staying back there towards the gas.
Fuck.
Oof.
Cover me.
I can't. I gotta get up on the hill. All these rocks here.
Get to the safe zone.
Okay.
Behind me. Behind me. He's looking at him.
Going this way.
On your side.
Woo! Help!
Third.
Damn, we got third.
Yeah.
Take a
So
picture.
that means that technically we came in second
We did. Oh, because of the ref.
because of ref.